So probably one of my most asked questions is, why am I single? And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys because I'm not impressed.
This man tried to read me, y'all. He said, "You've been single for so long, you don't even know." What did he say?
And I'm ready for us to have a real comprehensive conversation about the single black woman epidemic down here, because it's bad.
I encountered someone like that, and when it came down to actually asking for their help, not in like a I need money or whatever way, but to like better myself, they didn't want to offer that help because they can see that I view them, platonic.
Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today from Dating Right. Women are mad that confident, rich men aren't acknowledging their cries of financial help. It's okay, ladies. You're strong and independent. What do you need men to help you with your financial woes with? I thought you got it. You the boss, babes. Please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time.
So probably one of my most asked questions is, why am I single? And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys because I'm not impressed.
This man tried to read me, y'all. He said, "You've been single for so long, you don't even know." What did he say?
And I'm ready for us to have a real comprehensive conversation about the single black woman epidemic down here, because it's bad.
I encountered someone like that, and when it came down to actually asking for their help, not in like a I need money or whatever way, but to like better myself, they didn't want to offer that help because they can see that I view them, platonic.
So this man that's been trying to get me to go on a date with him for the longest time finally lost his shit today. He just messaged me and said, at some point, you're going to have to stop being delusional in thinking that this man that you're waiting for actually exists.
This is
just
true.
Give me a shot, because what else are you going to do but wait for your imaginary man?
Yeah, you have no answer.
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah.
Is he telling the truth? Are we delusional in our waiting? Is he telling the truth?
100%. Depends on your list of requirements. If it's at least a page plus, yes. If it's like 3 things, maybe not. But most likely it's a page plus.
So probably one of my most asked questions is, why am I single? And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys because I'm not impressed. I get Timmy, Jacob, John, Jimmy, Matthew, and Marcus all in my DMs, all saying the same thing, all doing the same thing, all acting the same way. And then you want me to sit here and give my top tierness to someone who just sounded like someone else who just hit me up about 5 minutes ago.
Yes.
It's because you look like and sound like most of the women that are going to give it up right away. So they're going to hit you up the exact same way they hit up those women. It's part of the game.
Ma'am, a lot of men are pretty much the same way. They act the same way. If today's men are talking to a lady and trying to get to know her, things may progress a little slower. I think what she's trying to say is a lot of guys are not really talking about marriage. I'm not sure. Top
tierness to someone who just sounded like someone else who just hit me up about 5 minutes ago. I'm just not impressed. That's really all it is. Like, the things that I see, like, my dad raised me a certain type of way and showed me how a man is supposed to be, and the fact that that's what I'm expecting and men.
Yeah, but did your mother raise you a certain way for you to be the exact thing that men are expecting you to be? That's the problem we always seem to get to. Your father taught you how to find a good man, but did your mother teach you how to be a good woman to that man? That's always the problem.
Can't even like live up to that standard, just keeps me single even longer. And then on top of that, they want me to sit here and be like this top tier woman to some basic ass type of treatment. No, I have more fun being single, and when I say fun, that don't mean I'm out here just hopping and dropping it.
These ladies kill me acting as if they got to get the whole red carpet pulled out for them. Looking at you, ma'am, and looking at your social media, you look like a lady who is very average and basic as well.
Mm-hmm.
Men would feel no reason to outwardly impress you, like really jump through some hoops and really, do things. Now, look, there is a good man out there for this lady. She's a single mom as well with kids, and also she's a realtor. So she make commissions off of selling homes, and that's a red flag for men. We stay away from realtors just like we stay away from nurses, flight attendants, etc. So a lot of guys are not gonna jump through their hoops putting any extra effort in there, especially when you come online and tell men you got all these men in your DMs and they want to press you. That's not gonna happen when it looks like there's nothing about you impressive.
This man tried to read me, y'all. He said, "You've been single for so long, you don't even know." What did he say? Something to the effect of, I don't know what it's like to be in a relationship because I've been single for so long and I spend
Is he
so
wrong?
much time with my children that there just hasn't been enough time for me. Something like that. But when he said, "You are too caring and too nurturing," I said, how the hell you know that? How you figure? And he was like, "Oh, that's okay. We're going to talk about it later." I didn't, huh? See, I don't be nowhere for no men to talk to me no more. I don't go nowhere. I go to Target.
It's just so easy for us men nowadays, especially the ones that, have proven ourselves, that, have a purpose, that worked on ourselves. We can see women's BS-try so far away. It's so obvious.
The gas station and Kroger. That's it. I'm stunned.
She's actually turned on by the fact that this man checked her.
Yep.
She knew she needed to be checked. She loves the fact that a man finally stood up to her.
So I'm just getting ready to go. Well, I'm actually done, but I'm feeling cute. And I wanted to make a video like this for a little while, but because I wasn't, put together, I thought, nah, I'll wait for another time. But it's just about guys with money that are actually ugly and think that they can magically make you like them because of what they have, and deep down they feel an insecurity. They don't feel good enough about themselves. So yeah, it's all well and nice when you're splashing your money, but it's very fake. You want someone that's really going to be down for you, and I encountered someone like that, and when it came down to actually asking for their help, not in like a I need money or whatever way, but to like better myself, they didn't want to offer that help because they can see that I view them, platonic.
Exactly. You friend zoned them. Why would they put resources and time and effort into building you up? You're a nobody to them. You really think men should just be helping out women willy-nilly, even though they're not their women? This is how entitled women feel nowadays.
Platonically. And it just let me know that, you're dangling all this stuff over me. But luckily for me, my parents have always showed me, a type of lifestyle so that I'm not excited by what you're offering me.
Yet you still want some of it from him. You still want him to give you stuff without giving up anything in return. That's the problem men are having with you.
So she big mad, and she called dude ugly.
Yep.
So the rich ugly dude that she been friend zoning with probably haven't gave this guy any box yet. So meaning she friend zoned him. Now this lady here mad because this rich man won't give her his money. Well,
Yep.
Shout out to this man for not simping.
Agreed.
She wants some money. She need to give that man a reason to spend some money on her.
Exactly, guys. The woman has to give you a reason to spend money on her. Sometimes some of my friends, even roommates, the things that they do. Sometimes they meet a girl for a month and it's her birthday. One of my friends booked a Ritz-Carlton at Santa Barbara for her, which is like $900 a night just for her birthday. I'm just like, 1 month that you guys been together? Really? I mean, I know you're well off, but that's just too much money to be investing in women that, I don't know, don't always seem to give you that kind of return back.
A reason to do that. You know what I mean?
And what would that be?
Just because this man recognized the game she was trying to run on him, she got mad about it. No, you are not entitled to that man's money. You supposed to be the boss chick. Go get your own money.
Look, I'm so sick of people asking me why I'm single. I live in Atlanta. Please be so for real. And I'm ready for us to have a real comprehensive conversation.
Which is like Black Central in a sense, where most black men and women are like high earning black men and high earning black women are at is in Atlanta.
About the single black woman epidemic down here, because it's bad. I made a whole YouTube video about why I think there's so many single black women down here. I did my research. I had the statistics.
I mean, lady, you have some very, very fake eyelashes. You have some very, very fake looking contacts, and you look very, very fake overall from your look. And these filters probably don't really help out either.
And people really sat there and denied my experience. Like, how are you gonna tell me? I live here. I'm from here. This is my everyday life. But one of the things that I noticed, and once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. Atlanta's not a walkable city, right? You kind of have to have a car to get to a lot of places.
Oh, is it? I thought Atlanta was a walkable city. I thought it had very good transportation inside the main city and stuff. I could be wrong.
It's very spread out. Our public transportation system sucks.
Oh, really?
And I realized one day that all I do every day is get in my car and go to work. I'm not meeting new people. I'm not interacting with new people. There aren't many opportunities to meet new people. And
then whose fault is that? If you're not putting that effort out there, who can you blame? Just like a lot of the incels, a lot of the men out there that aren't willing to put in the work to go ask a woman out or go out there to even meet women, it's their fault. It's their fault.
Before somebody comments, yes, I do go out on the weekends. Yes, I do hobbies. There are no men there. Like, it kills me when people are like, oh, stop going to the club to meet men. You need to get hobbies. You need to get hobbies. Babe, they're not at Pottery, okay? They're not.
Yeah, men aren't going to Pottery. You might want to find activities and hobbies that men also enjoy, not what you might enjoy, and you're just hoping to find a man there.
In my book club, the only place I have any proximity to black men is when I go to the club on the weekend. I'm just being for real. That's it. And honestly, even if I were to run into a cute black man on the weekdays, which happens very occasionally, the odds that he is going to be attracted to me looking like this, slim. Y'all really don't fuck with girls with natural hair for real. Y'all really don't. Like, they really don't. And that's a conversation for another day. But I look like this Monday to Friday 9 times out of 10. And I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not checking for me. They're not in my book club.
Yeah, it's probably the attitude and the appearance that you give off with your face. A lot of women have that RBF.
Because they're at the gym. Now, don't go to Planet Fitness trying to find a man. Invest in like a nicer gym, something a little more high class, a little more luxury. But they're there. Plenty of them too. And they like natural hair. Go to the gym.
I tell people that all the time. I told my sisters that's where the men.
I mean, for women to pick up men at the gym is I think it's actually good advice. But for men to pick up women at the gym is actually bad advice.
The men are at the gym. Now, of course, a lot of those dudes in the gym too are players, but there are some good, decent guys in the gym. I really must say, I'm a gym guy, and I got.
This is, I agree with Dating Right. A lot of guys at the gyms are definitely some type of chads. Because I've seen a good chunk of them, especially the ones that are over 6 foot. They walk around with that confidence that they are the chads. So
homeboys in there. There's some good dudes in the gym. But we know she don't want to go anywhere where she's gonna sweat her hair or those eyelashes off.
So I don't know if it's me, but it's just something about my boyfriend being happy when I'm not around that really pisses me off. Like, I feel like you need to be.
We need peace sometimes. You always talking. You always want something. You always want something from us. So sometimes we just want to go in the corner and just relax.
Very depressed. Like, when I come around, I want to be the reason that you smile. I want to be the reason that you breathe every day. And if you are happy and breathing when I'm not around.
Ladies and gentlemen, the number one trending news over the weekend was actress Ekene's wedding. And guys, when I tell you, Nigerians are dragging her, berating her, lampooning her for, going on her knees to greet gospel singer Moses Bliss when he came to perform for her. See,
oh yeah, when she was all up on his crotch.
What I'm talking about, let me play the video.
Let's make welcome all the the way from Abuja, one of the biggest gospel artists right now. Give it up for Moses, please.
I really don't understand women and movie stars. It's all about that clout or whatever it is, because a lot of these movie stars and a lot of these people that, like, I don't think Drake looks that good looking. I think he's a pretty average man. But clout wise, he is top tier. And this is why so many women want to have sex with Drake. But is it because he's good looking, or just because he has the money? And you want to have sex with him just because of the money? That doesn't even make sense, because you're not going to get any of that money just because you have sex with him. Feel bad for the husband.
This lady has totally ruined her husband's wedding photos.
Ma'am, I think you just lost your husband. Because that's how we acted not even 24 hours into the marriage? I don't think you understand what you did.
I know this husband is thinking, this is a surprise that I should have saved for another day, not on my wedding day in front of people. But it just goes to show how dramatic and just too much a lot of these ladies can be doing. I know that you're excited. I know you're happy to see your favorite singer, but you don't need to be getting on the ground in front of your husband, his parents, the kids, or whoever was there. But to be getting on the ground and just doing too much and be acting too extra, just too extra excited. I wish some of her girlfriends just would have ran up to her and slapped her in her face, just like,
right.
Pull yourself together. Like, what are you doing? But anyway,
that's your wedding
you guys
day.
Let me know what you think down below about the lady who is upset about her platonic male friend that would not give her any money. And definitely let me know what you think about the Nigerian wedding. Don't forget.
Delusional Chow, as always. These women really think that men are more than willing to give them money, even though they're platonic. More than willing to build up a woman and help her in her lifestyle or help her in her life goals, just because she's their friend. So ridiculous. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.